Hello, my name is Alexis Han, and I'm currently a major in global studies at the University of Oregon. And today I will be presenting my research project titled Language as Resistance, Learning from and Supporting Mam Migrants in Oregon. My research project focuses on the experience of the Mam people, a group of Mayan indigenous people from the West Highlands of Guatemala who speak the Mam language. The state of Oregon has recently become a more favorable destination for Mam migrants, but unfortunately this community is often underserved and isolated because many are of undocumented status and have limited English and Spanish speaking ability. So therefore, this project aims to answer this research question: how do Guatemalan Mam migrants residing in Oregon use their native language of Mam as a form of resilience? And to answer this question, I conducted qualitative research through interviews with individuals who are involved in providing interpretation services for the Mam community. Many social and legal institutions unfortunately lack the proper knowledge and/or funding to provide proper resources in the Mam language. As a result, this minority population is often forced to use their Spanish skills, if any, to receive social and legal services. For example, during my interview with the program manager for language services at the Peace Health Hospital, I learned that healthcare workers typically depend on a Spanish interpreter and a family member of the patient who has limited Spanish skills in order to communicate with the client themselves. Such a process, while it can be effective, raises concerns of accuracy, cultural sensitivity, and confidentiality for the client's healthcare. Additionally, language barriers like these are unfortunately very common, but they have also prompted many Mam migrants to become interpreters themselves. One of the interpreters I interviewed works in the legal system to help Mam migrants' cases for asylum, while the other primarily works in the K-12 system to help Mam students navigate their American classrooms. Both, however, noted that they were motivated to become interpreters after seeing either their parents or local Mam community members struggle with the language barrier. And by bridging gaps in communication, local Mam interpreters are an important part of resisting the erasure of their native language in an English and Spanish-dominated country. In fact, language is widely considered to be the single most important symbol of Mayan identity. As indigenous Mayans, Mam people face extraordinary pressures to abandon their cultural identities and native languages from many factors, including European colonization, systemic racism, and lack of institutional recognition of their language. And these many threats facing the Mam language are essentially a threat to the culture and livelihoods of the Mam people. And in response to this need for interpretation and cultural resiliency, organizations like the Collective of Indigenous Interpreters of Oregon was created. The CIIO trains and supports interpreters of indigenous languages from Latin America to address barriers to legal and social services for indigenous language speakers in Oregon. Fortunately, with the conclusions of my research project, I found that Mam migrants in Oregon, whether it be local interpreters or organizations like the CIIO, use their language as a form of resilience through the help of community networks that offer language services and support. And efforts to support the Mam community by local organizations and legal and social institutions are happening, but in order to truly meet the needs of the Mam community, they must reflect the three central themes I found in my research: cultural longevity, social support, and communal education. For example, social institutions like public schools should embrace multilingualism and multiculturalism in their curriculum and programming to create a space for Mam students. Additionally, more funding and effort should be put towards helping Mam migrants navigate through the healthcare and legal system. And as my research project was informed by my internship with the Refugee Resettlement Coalition of Lane County, I helped the coalition create a repository of resources that includes individuals, organizations, other professionals, and intercultural health tools to support the needs of Mam migrants in Oregon. These resources will be available to the coalition and other groups supporting Mam migrants, as there is an ongoing process to continue welcoming and supporting Mam community members. Thank you so much for watching my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed something and learned something as well. Thank you so much.